Good morning, guys. It's a late start. I'm sorry. We were sort of awake when we were supposed to be awake, and my son came in my room and said, Mom, it's like 5 something. Don't fall back asleep. Don't fall back asleep. Yeah, don't worry about it. I fell back asleep. And he came downstairs and fell asleep. But he was up really late last night. He had that project I was telling you guys about. And he stayed up really late working on it because he didn't want to copy stuff off the computer. He wanted to put his own stuff in his own words and then bring it to work, bring it to school today to work on, but he didn't do that, so he was writing everything down instead of printing the papers off. So he stayed up late, and then he was up again this morning at like 5, working on it again, and now he's sleeping on the couch. But at least he's got homework to do today, so that's a good thing. Oh, by the way, see, oh, that didn't show you. I've got all these broken... I'm so disappointed. See, this is why I hate my hair out. See that? Right there to there, it seems horrible. Like greasy, but it's not greasy. I just washed it. It's not greasy, but it's just so... I hate it. I hate it. I miss my thingies already. Okay, couple things. Oh, wait a minute. Coffee time. Today it's just boring old, what am I having? Not Maxwell House. Nescafe. It's not even put Folgers in your cup. It's Nescafe. I don't even know the commercial for Nescafe. It's instant. It's okay, but it's coffee. But I've had like 4, and I'm still... What? I'm still sleeping. I should have stayed in bed. Okay, I don't really have a whole crappy load... Oh! To talk about, other than I hope you guys all had awesome turkey things. I was surprised, actually. I talked to a couple of people, and you guys eat like at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you do for supper? Leftovers? That's so cool, because then you can have the hot turkey, and then... Okay, not talking turkey talk. No turkey talk. There was a couple questions... Oh, excuse me. There was a couple questions with regards to a couple of oils that I used. I'm sorry, my voice is going. I don't know, that whole thing that I had that was cold is now gone. It's right here. Right here. So I might not make it through the video. No, I will. I'm kidding. Root beer was the first question. No, Benzine was the first question. And I will show you. This is the Benzine. And I don't know if you guys can see in there good or not. The line is like... Oh, it's a little top. Okay, the line is... I don't even know if you guys can see that. Can you see how it's... See? Oh, it's actually a little bit more fluid today. Usually this stuff is almost like solid. There you go, you can see it moving a bit. Usually it's more solid. Like, it's like trying to get sap out of stuff, so it'd be like this big long thing. So I just give it a bath, in a hot bath. I guess it's been warm in the house. I give it a hot bath, because there's no way that you can't get this stuff. This stuff will not come out that little dropper hole. It's not happening. It's got an amazing smell. I love this stuff. Like, I mean, it's so sweet, but kind of reminds me of like caramels and Christmas and kind of, I don't know, it's awesome. But anyways, it's so thick. I'm going to put the lid on, but you can see the colors in the lid. It's got a very syrupy kind of color to it. So basically, and it doesn't mix very good into your oils, so what I end up doing is I give this a bath, get it hot, get it very fluid. I take my pipettes, and you're never going to use that pipette again, so chuck it. But I use that, and I do it, and what happens is, when you're melting your oils, you see like the little balls go up to the bottom, and it's like, okay, so you know you're constantly mixing it. But this holds scent really well. I mean, they have benzoin powder form too. You can buy powdered form, so like if you were making, oh, I don't know, bath bombs, something, anything else that you want to hold the scent in. It has other properties too, like it's good for your skin and whatnot, and I can't remember the whole list. I don't have my book with me, and it's too early. But it is good too. But it's a major, I guess it's a base. I'm not sure if it's a base or not. Yes, it's a base. They call this one Styrax benzoin, okay? It's from India, obviously not for ingestion. I like seeing that on essential oils because it's not for ingestion. It's just a good, nice, it holds your scents, so it's a good one. The root beer blend, right here, they call it Raisinette, just like on the root beer bottles. Raisinette. It's an essential oil but it's a blend, okay? And this one is, like I said when I did the thing, it's very warming. It has, I can't tell you all the oils that are in it because I don't remember, but I know it's got black pepper, it's got camphor, and there's a couple other warming oils in it. And I think it has a bit of florals, I'm not 100% sure, which made labeling very hard, I'll tell you. I just looked up, they didn't even have an MDS sheet for it. Like, other than it said on the thing that it's, like, no MDS form whatsoever. I went through the whole freaking site. I get all their MDS stuff, so I was kind of ticked off. And it's not on here either. But I know it said in writing, it said, camphor, you know, black pepper, and whatever. I think it does have a hint of florals, but it does smell like root beer. Like, really yummy root beer. So this is from Sapphire Blue in Tillsonburg, Ontario, okay? The Benzine I got from New Directions. These are the old labels, but New Directions, it's in, well, Mississauga, Ontario, but they do have a US site, and I think they have an Australia site too. So you can just go to the one website and pick your country on the top. My other favorite one, no one actually talked about this or asked me about this one. I did mention it, but this is my all-time favorite, was the Thai Fu. You can just Google Thai Fu blend, and that's how it's spelled, because my writing or my spelling sucks, but that's what it's. I always spell this part wrong. But just Google Thai Fu, and it's like 100 or 1,000-year-old ancient Chinese recipe. Like, it seriously really is an ancient Chinese recipe, and it has got to be, like, you can actually put this oil on neat. I can dump this on my hand right now and rub it onto wherever I want. It doesn't burn. It's like a warm, cooling, weird combo, but like I said, I add the menthol to make it more cooling. The skin issues, and I'm sorry if I can't remember names because I flip through all the time and I'm in more than one group, but I tend to stay home group in our group. But like I said, I see so much stuff every day. But the hand one, we were talking about salves and stuff and what you could use. I told you I make a thing for my husband. I have... Is this the one? No, this is my lip balm. I make my husband a little tiny tin this big to take to work, and it was too small for him, and then he had guys at work using it, so I moved up to the round tins. But you can do lavender and whatnot, but my favorite things for that issue, this is amazing. This has, like, skin rejuvenating properties, and I know you can't make claims, but it has skin rejuvenating properties, returns elasticity to your skin, helps with a lot of things. So you have this with your tea tree and a bit of lavender, frankincense too. My other favorite ones, as well as tea tree, because I always add tea tree. Well, not always, but for healing things, I add tea tree. I do have these in other forms, okay? Oregano and basil. So these are this smells like weed. Like, when I use this, it smells like someone's seriously been smoking pot in my house, and I don't like it, but you cover it up. Where is it? So I just said it was like oregano and basil. This is another one, sweet basil. This works really well too. This one's from India, and this is from New Directions too. The other one's for Sparks. Like $25 for a bottle this big. You go here and you can get this 100 ml bottle for probably under $10 or more, depending on the oil, right? But I really like the sweet basil. It doesn't smell as much like weed. The other one that I love for skin rejuvenating to go with the carrot seed is Spanish rosemary. It's really good. I actually put it in my lotion bars. I put it in my healing salves. This is my lotion bar that I showed you guys before. I'll quick show you again, because this isn't supposed to be an advertising thing. But this is it. Can you see that? And what I did was I have a soap slab. Excuse the fingers, guys. Well, I guess this is now my husband's because we don't have a thing. But it was just, yeah, it's his anyways. He's used it, I can tell. I have a big soap mold, and it holds 6, I think it's 6 bars, and I make the salve, or the lotion bar, and I pour it in, and then I cut it out so they fit in the tubes, or in the tins, but that's it. It's just, I mean, it's been used a bit, not a lot, but it's been used. So it's just a lotion bar, and you put it on your skin, and, you know, you do whatever, rub it in, but he swears by this stuff. Like, he literally asks me for this. I've only sold a couple, and this is one of my most proudest moments, I have to tell you. on my Atomic Bomb page, people have been leaving me reviews. And I had a review from a lady who said that my Lotion Bar by far topped Lush's. So I was like, really? She's a Lush fanatic, so I've converted her too, but not on purpose. But she, I gave her like a big, huge thing for Christmas. It was a big, it was a big, I can't talk today. A gingerbread Christmas box, and it was full of all kinds of goodies like bubble bars, and there was some soaps, and there was some lotions, and the fun dough type thing, and all that. So she definitely was very, very impressed with this. And the ingredients, just so you guys, I can share with you, they're all pretty much the same when I do my salves or my bars, but it's got beeswax, cocoa butter, mango, avocado, shea butter, coconut, avocado, as in I had avocado butter and avocado oil, jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, rosemary with antioxidants, okay, and then I had essential oils of tea tree, bergamot, rosemary, and orange. And like, this is by far my favorite, but this is the one I can't find the tins for. See the size of it? That's bigger than an Altoid tin, okay? That, if you could hold it to your hand, that doesn't probably help you much because you guys don't know how big my hands are. That's how big my hand is. But that's how big it is. I'm guessing it's probably, by looking at it, that would be 2 inches by 1 inch thick by like 3.5. 3.5, is that, I would say that's about 3.5. 1, 2, 3, maybe 3.5 wide. So 3.5 by 2 by 1. That's what I'm looking for. Not that but if anybody finds one that I can get that's not, Paper Mart, because that's where I got these, was Paper Mart. And it was a great deal, but shipping cost me more than my whole order. It was crazy. Okay, and this is the picture I showed you guys. I'm so happy with these. I just can't believe that I've got them already. These are my sticks. I got them from AliExpress. Untracked even. Holy crap. Okay, so obviously when they say shipping is free, they're not kidding. It's free. Where'd it come from? China. I can't say what it says. District Shenzhen, Guangdong, China. I don't know. Anyways, small packets, untracked. I can't remember, but I know it was like not even 3 weeks ago I ordered this because we were talking about it. So this is, now you guys can see how big they are. I got, there's 50 in a pack. It was $7 for 50, so I bought 100, obviously, because 50 I'd just be ordering it again. And I thought I'd be waiting forever. So this is how big they are. If you guys can see that better. That's my hand. So this is, I know everybody wonders why, but Lush originally told me that their sticks for their wish wand had balls on it, so that's how they got their product to not fall off. They don't do that anymore. They use the thin, flimsy, crappy coffee stir sticks that I was using, and that is everyone's biggest, well, their second biggest complaint. First biggest complaint is the stick on them. The second complaint is they don't bubble enough and they don't color enough. So that's, anyways, I went to the stick. I haven't used them yet, but I'm gonna make some more wands. But the ball factor right here, like, it's not pointy on either end. It's nice and round for a kid or adult, whoever. These are nice and sturdy. It's actually a drink stirring stick, in case anybody wants to know what they're called. They're called swizzles, but you'll never find it on a swizzle, not on AliExpress. I did drink stirring or fruit sticks, and it came up. So the idea is this little ball on the end here, when you, like, I would probably put a hole this way first, and then put this in, and then you squish down your wand, with your flattener, squish it down, and then there's no way once that's hardened that's coming off. That wand stick thingy will be on there until your wand is like this big, or you can see it poking through. Like, these are supposed to be, I don't know why Lush changed. I just have no idea. I know they're always farting around with their formulas, but, and apparently now they're actually doing, I heard they've got three cold processed soaps. Finally doing cold, that was from the Oxford collection. But that's one of people's misconceptions. And hey, I have nothing against Lush, because I was a Lushy. Like, I'm talking, I mean, their shower, oh god, their shower gel, what was it? It was the monkey one, and I cannot think of right now what it was called, but I loved it. That was like the only shower gel I ever bought was the monkey one. I can't remember what it's called right now. Flying Fox? I I think it was the Flying Fox, not Monkey. Whatever, it was a shower gel. It was amazing. So, I used to be enthralled with their soaps and stuff, and I'm like, how are they so silky? Why do they feel so good? And all that. Well, all their soaps, until now, are all just Mountain Pour bases. They add all their stuff. They add gin to the, Mr. Punch and all that stuff. And they add all this stuff. And they add fruit and stuff, which really bothers me because you really can't add fresh, or shouldn't add fresh fruit or any fresh and vegetables ingredients into a Mountain Pour soap. That really shortens the shelf life. So I assume maybe they're selling so much that they don't have that problem. I have heard a couple cases of mold issues, especially in like their facial scrubs. A couple cases with their Fundo because they don't use a preservative, and most people just leave it on the edge of the bathtub and it gets mushy and whatever. So apparently, I guess people are stepping up and they're saying stuff, and they're either going to start using preservatives or they're changing some stuff. I'm not sure. I don't follow Lush that much anymore because I don't really want to know. I want to do my thing different. The only thing that I've ever tried to copy was obviously their bubble bars and their wands because I absolutely love it. Bath bombs, don't need to follow Lush, don't care. I do my own thing. Other than my butter bomb, that was originally trying to get their baby butter, whatever, I don't know what it was. They had a thing. They still do, I think, as far as I know. I know they haven't changed. They haven't got rid of any of their old bath bombs, as far as I know. I don't see. They probably have. Actually, they have limited editions, don't they? See, I don't follow Lush anymore. I don't know. But I know, like I said, they're doing cold process now. And the one thing that actually turned me off of them was I always thought they had, all natural ingredients and everything was good, but they have SLS in their bath bombs, in their bubble bars, and quite a few products. And I just saw that and I went, sorry, I can't do it. I'm not buying Lush anymore because of that SLS. That's it. That's the only reason I'm not buying from them anymore. And the fact that we can make our own, I guess, is a big one. But that really upset me. I'm a natural company, but I'll use that. But anyways, off that topic, I shouldn't have even brought them up. I don't know. I just get so upset sometimes. People. I don't know what to do today. Oh. I know what I do today. I need to get off up here because I just went from 10 minutes to 17 minutes, like, yapping about stuff that I shouldn't have probably even talked about. I'm not knocking them. I love them, but I don't use them anymore. So, anybody out there, please don't take offense to this. If you love Lush, have at her, great company, excellent thing. They're just not for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling anybody to not go to Lush, to not take that thought from your mind, because that's not what I was saying. I was just telling you how I personally feel about them, okay? So, by all means, please, do not bash me for this video, okay? Anyways, folks, on that note, I may be back later today. I do have tons to do. I have to get parcels out and whatever, but I think I have to make some time to do some other stuff, so you may see me, you may not, but I'll forewarn you. Have a great day, guys.